Hi, Russell. My name's Kalen Huntras, and I'm making you this homepage review to share with you four things that I like and four things that I would improve about your homepage. Now, the first thing that I like is the outcome right here. Better clients, higher fees. It lets me know as soon as I get here what the result is that you deliver. That's dynamite. It's a really great and bold opening statement. I really love it. The second thing I like is the photos. You've got really high quality photos. This first one in the hero image, this shows it looks like we're having a conversation and that you're giving me good advice. And a lot of these photos are just dynamite. Kudos to your photographer. This is really good. The third thing I like is your book right here. Your book positions you very well, and it doesn't let me know, am I getting an excerpt or am I downloading the whole book? It just encourages me to click and get this because I want better clients fast. Really great. And the fourth thing that I like is down here at the bottom. These videos are not embedded. I have to click on one to open a YouTube player, which means that the YouTube player isn't loaded on page load. And that would really drag down your site speed if we had to load 5 YouTube players. And so I really like that we've got thumbnails that open the player on the click. So those are the four things that I like. And now I'll tell you four things that I would improve. The first thing I would improve is down here at the bottom, your copyright still says 2019. It's not the sort of thing that you need to upgrade year after year. There's a little piece of PHP code you could put in the footer so that it automatically updates every year. That's the first thing that I would improve. The second thing I would improve is instead of having this click go through to an opt-in page, I would have this, I would embed these fields, this section, this pop-up. I would actually embed this right here in the page so that I'm not going anywhere. I'm actually typing it in. Now, I know that might be complicated with lead pages with tracking and whatnot. So there may be difficulties there, but using gravity forms, you can pass information over. And with the experience that we just had of looking at this landing page, I mean, I'm sure that this landing page has purposes in for example, paid ads campaigns. But for the home page, I'd recommend embedding the form right here in this section so I don't have to click away. The third thing that I would improve is I wouldn't have your photos continuous, one after the next after the next. It gets to be a little wearying. I have a web design that I just finished for Bold HR. Rebecca Houghton is a trainer and coach in Australia, and I just finished this web design, and she has a lot of great photos like you, and her photos are dynamite. And in previous drafts, it was like photo, 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 and it got really exhausting. But if you see, we have these breaks where there's stuff to see in between the photos. We still have all of the photos in there, but by having a break, it doesn't look like, it gets to be kind of exhausting to see all the photos of you. They're great photos, but I'd like to break it up with a photo of you talking to a client or seeing your client. Instead of going right from here into who is, I would move who is lower and then have a section where it's your client getting the result that they want. Right now we've got two about you sections. We've got this section, which goes to about. We've got this section, which also goes to about. And then we've got the homepage section, and this button goes to about. These all go to your about page. I would not only break this up with different calls to action in the different sections, I would also put some serious thought into this, because for solo consultants, I'm a solo consultant, and when I come here, I find out about you. And the about page also says what you do, and so this is more services than it is, it's more of a speaking page than it is a page about, like what I want with the promise fulfilled. The promise here is better clients, higher fees. I want this button to lead me to that outcome. Now, when I send you this screencast, I'm also going to include a link to a blog post I wrote a few years ago called 10 Great Homepage Above the Fold Call to Action Examples. And I've got examples of 10 different homepages from famous websites and what they put on their button and why it works. And so I'm going to offer this to you as an example of what you can of what you can do in redesigning the homepage. Now, if you need some help in redesigning your homepage, that's what I do with my digital marketing agency, Stellar Platforms. If you go to stellarplatforms.com and you go to this Get Started button up in the top, then there's a button here. The first option is for a free consultation. And if you go to this link, then you just have to fill out a brief form to let me know a little bit more about what you want to achieve this year in your business, where you're at, so that I can come to the conversation prepared with ideas. And once you hit this submit button, you'll get access to my scheduling calendar, and we'll schedule a 30-minute Zoom meeting, and I'll give you some free advice. You can't hire me during this call. This is my gift to you so that you can experience my work. And if after this free consultation you decide, hey, this is the kind of person that could help me with my email automation or my videography or my website design, then we'll schedule a second call to talk about how I could help. And so if you'd like me to help upgrade russellpearson.com or help with any of your lead magnets, your funnels, or your business growth, then please get in touch. I'd love to work with you. Thanks, Russell. Have fun out there.